Yep. Hi, I'm Linda Silberman, and it's my first time telling a story here. So I'm a little nervous. And I thought the theme of love and hate would be perfect time to talk about family, which we started with, the love, which was beautiful. And now we get to balance it out with the other side. 4 years ago last week, I gave up my life in New York City, the life I had always dreamed about. I lived in Brooklyn, where it was super cool. I was in Bed-Stuy before any white people were like allowed in there. Got a brownstone, redid it, had the ultimate life, and had moved there just like with, starry-eyed, like this was it. I made the big time. I'm in New York. I could support myself, and I have a mother. And I have a mother unlike a lot of mothers, one who was diagnosed with NPD, like if you're familiar with our president, which is a narcissistic personality disorder. She's also borderline personality disorder, paranoid schizophrenic. So not only was everything about her all the time, but you were to blame why everything was going wrong about her all the time. And when I decided to leave Pennsylvania when I was 15, although I didn't leave then, when I decided to leave, my sisters and I did a little dance in our backyard of when she died. We were going to sing Ding Dong, the witch is dead, and we all took a vow not to have children. So that's pretty serious of like Mother of the Year kind of award that she gave herself. So when her health started failing in over the years, the dementia started moving in, and the dementia combined with these other disorders was a little bit hard to diagnose in a doctor's office because of the narcissism, of the grandiose ability of her to deny her reality, which is really a gift, that I'm looking at now, of denying the reality. And so my sister was in Pennsylvania for a little while, and her last day with my mother was November 11th, 2012, when my sister was helping her with the grocery shopping and doing those sorts of things. My mother had this really sweet thing she would do when you were in the car with her, and she would scream at full volume at any car she saw coming from another direction. Ah, there's one over there! Like, yes, I know, Mother. I see him. He's making a turn. He's fine. Everything's going to be fine. And my sister Ann, who had a heart condition, pulled the car over on Route 39 and tossed the keys at my disabled mother and said, somehow you're going to get home because I'm out of here. And she walked 3 miles home and then packed her car and drove that same day to New Mexico, where she is today, very happy. So, yeah, we're all very happy for Anne. She's really come a long way. So I'm in Brooklyn having a great life, and my mother is alone now and somehow managed to get home. And she really was at this point where she couldn't be alone. And so I was like, okay, I made this promise to my mother in 2010 that I wouldn't put her in a home because I cared about humanity too much to put that kind of torture on any of the nurses and caregivers in that setting. So I decided that, okay, I gotta leave New York, I gotta leave. And I packed up my things and sold off what I could and filled the U-Haul and came home to Pennsylvania, which I think the best view is from the rear view mirror of my car. Yeah. And stepped into an environment that I was completely unprepared for. And I was totally prepared for it because I had 17 years of psychotherapy. Thank you very much, Mother. I was very prepared with that. I had a very strong spiritual community because my mother took us through 15 different religions before I was 17, so I had a really nice sampling before I was an adult, so I got to choose, so that was really great. Thank you, Mother. And I had this belief that somehow if I could get through however long she was going to live, that something good might come out of it. And Mother would say these really sweet things to me. She would say, I'm going to live until I'm 92. And she was 78 at the time, and I would say, that's not going to work for me. So why don't we think of another number? I also found that friends of mine, I'm not the type of person, and she was not the type of person that would have permitted a mommy or mom kind of relationship. I always found it better if I just kept everything very professional. You know, like I would say, you know, I would call her the mother. The mother is how I referred to her on the Facebook, and how she really would prefer to be called. So in the evening, before I would say goodnight to her, I would say, well, it's been a good run, and if you're awake in the morning, you know, we'll do it all again tomorrow. And that is kind of how we left it. And God rest the mother. So, thank you very much. Thanks.
Your first time on stage.
Yeah, I'm sweating like, oh.
You're good. You're good.